As if we don't already have enough anti-Semitism to deal with right now, radical and outrageous right-wing Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene is comparing having to wear a mask in the House of Representatives to the Holocaust. Greene was interviewed by the Christian Broadcasting Network's David Brody on the Real America's Voice TV show. Yes, that's a real channel. That's a real show. Here is what she had.
Well, let's talk about the Queen of the House of Hypocrites.
There was no pushback at all from the interviewer, David Brody, there. A mask mandate from mentally ill Nancy Pelosi is like Jews being murdered in the Holocaust, according to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, of course, there's no follow-up from the reporter because CBN isn't journalism. It's merely propaganda, and the guy really isn't a reporter. But at the same time, to say nothing is really not an option. This has to be called out when something for the greater good, like vaccination or wearing a mask during a pandemic, is being compared to the genocide of the Jewish people. You have to call it out and say this isn't accurate. And anybody who enables it, in this case, it was David Brody on the Christian Broadcasting Network enabling it, also must be called out. The Nazis didn't order the Jews to do things.
A better idea would be to either try questioning people like Marjorie, any public figure, or look through the comments for people who support the public figure who is spreading such propaganda, and psychologically question them. I would say to avoid the charlatan because that might aggravate the followers, but psychologically questioning them isn't abusive, and any aggravated followers can also be questioned in the same manner. What is my theory here? I think that if people, first of all, get away from the refuting and arguing, despite knowing neither the public figures / charlatans or their followers will listen, which usually results in name-calling and hostile lashback, and break down their tactics, fallacies, etc. down, they will become discouraged. How? They know they will only be questioned by every skeptic and scholar, whomever, and won't feel like putting up with any of it, explaining themselves and answering questions all the time. They are programmed for mostly refuting facts, and if they are asked questions they aren't used to being asked, and if people hold them to answering such questions, they'll give up. Is this going to change anything? I don't know. However, we can at least annoy them and possibly get them to back off, even if not. Their abstinence of spreading bad ideas might weaken those bad ideas. I'm sorry, pundits, leftists, lefties, liberals, whatever non-right position you are, but uploading videos for donations and those of you who subscribe for the entertainment, or to vent your frustration by posting comments, or posting for laughs, is not helping much. America is going through enormous turmoil, and action needs to be taken against the corruption and whatever forces are causing damage.